Hi, Paul here from the Abundance Channel. Happy New Year. It's going to be an interesting year, and it's my intention to continue to serve you to the best of my ability through this channel. I wanted to tell you about 2008. In 2008, I was thrust into one of those wrenching phases in life in which everything changes dramatically. It was painful. It felt cataclysmic, but it turned out to be the beginning of a new life for me that is so good, words really don't do it justice. In the early stage of this phase, I found a new friend. Actually, he was someone I had been close to a long time ago, but we met again when I began working with a therapist. In my first session with this therapist, he told me to start reading the book Inner Bonding by Dr. Margaret Paul. Inner Bonding is the Bible on inner child work. I instantly took to it. Here was a way to do self-therapy. What a concept. Prior to this, I thought mental health was only available with regular visits to a shrink. Inner Bonding taught me a way to dial down the fear inside of me and uncover limiting beliefs about myself that I had created in childhood that were keeping me stuck in a way of living that just was not working anymore. My therapist also told me to bring in a photo of myself as a child, one that showed me in my innocence. Fortunately, my dad was an amateur photographer, and I had access to a lot of photos. This one, taken of me at the age of 2, seemed to have the right blend of innocence and confidence, and it became the image of my inner child, my new friend from long ago. Inner child work was so life-changing. It ultimately led me to enroll at the University of Santa Monica, where I earned a master's degree in spiritual psychology. And in the second year of this degree program, every student was required to complete a significant and meaningful project, something that we had always wanted to do, something creative, heartfelt, and most importantly, it would be a stretch. In other words, it would trigger one or more of our limiting beliefs. In deciding what the project would be, they told us to consult with our inner child, that aspect of ourself that is fearless, knows how to have fun, doesn't know about limitations. Now, in the time leading up to my degree, I had fallen in love. I had taken singing lessons. I'd begun writing songs for the first time in my life. My inner child had been a big part of this new adventure in music, so when I asked him what we should do for our project, he didn't miss a beat. He said, "Album. We have to make an album with real musicians." Well, my adult mind was swimming in all the ways I was opening myself up to humiliation, but the glint in my little friend's eyes could not be ignored. My advisor at school approved our project, only adding the requirement that I perform at open mics. Maybe I'll share about that in another blog. Now, those of you who know me for the guided meditations here on the Abundance Channel might find this ironic, but my deepest limiting belief was, I'm unworthy of being heard. So, my project to record an album of my songs became a really important undertaking in proving to myself that this was not true. Connecting with my inner child became the main technique or tool for letting go of this lie that had held me back for so long. It gave me way to keep going every time that voice of doubt said, "Who do you think you are to be asking for people's attention while you stand up and sing?"
I know it's taken some time to say I love you.
Inner child work has become a staple of my coaching work with clients. It's the primary method that they end up using, typically for working through the upsets that are keeping them stuck. This week, I recorded another inner child guided meditation. The link is on the screen. When I had finished recording this new meditation, I got the download to provide an experience of inner child work free of charge to anyone interested. So, while I have the space in my calendar, that's what I'm offering. If you're interested in a complimentary session with me, an experience of using this simple tool for creating happiness, self-esteem, authenticity, integrity, joy, becoming more creative, finding love, click on the link and schedule a time. I'll see you there. In the meanwhile, enjoy the new Inner Child Guided Meditation. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And there's also a link to that album if you care to take a listen. Peace and Happy New Year.
And I like what I see.